Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another stream. This has been a very, very, very long day for me, hence why we are not only streaming on a Sunday, but also a Sunday about 2 hours later than our usual start time. Just to give people a little bit of an idea of what today was like, when I woke up, I did tack stuff for about 2 hours because I'm going to Japan at the end of March, meaning I can't wait till the last minute like withdraw stream requests. I have to absolutely put something in tax-wise before I leave the country, or I'm gonna have a miserable, miserable time when I get back from the country. So I went ahead and tried to take care of all of that. I'm still missing an SSA 1099 MISC form that I was supposed to get from the agency. We just, I guess, never got it yet. I'm have to defer on the filing until I get it, but at least I have like 95% of what I need to file. Then from there, I went and got a haircut, as everyone can plainly see. Uh, I actually checked the reservation because you get text messages and they come from the same source. It had been 2.5 months since my last haircut, and I think it was beginning to really show. Then from there, after I had a quick lunch, I went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. It was Edison format, and I got second. First and second place, we both played Black Wings. My only loss was to the first place player. So I had amazing tiebreaker, so I got second. $20 store credit for me, $28 store credit for him. I don't know if we'll be able to make many more locals, though. Next tournament's going to be in 2 weekends from now. It's going to be the Washington format. Crush Card is legal in Washington, so that's going to be kind of interesting and kind of disgusting. But that's going to be 2 weeks from now. And after I did all of that, I had a quick dinner, and now we're in front of the stream to stream today. So hope everybody else has had a good weekend as well. Today was just a very full weekend overall, all things considered. Liam's birthday on the weekend, Thursdays massive trip to Harrison. Saturdays trying to both balance getting out and walking and just having a little bit of a weekend. And then getting allergies. So anyway, so let's go ahead and swap over to scene number one, which has nothing on it, but we'll go ahead and fix that. I can't promise or vouch for the fact that the stream is gonna be as long as it would normally be. I am gonna fix this door. My brain is drawing my attention to it. So let's go ahead and close that so we can at least stop having to have that looked at in the background. All right. So let me go ahead and turn on and off the capture card so that it can show up. And we'll go ahead and get started. A couple of quick things. Number one, Tuesday's stream is going to be moved to Wednesday. I am going to miss Degrassi, and I am going to miss a Tuesday stream because of me going over to see my sister and her husband. He's working night shifts 3 nights a week, and so in order to really kind of do our hangouts still, I have to make a concession, and it seems like my schedule's easier to budge than theirs, and I'd rather not impose on them, considering they have a wicked schedule. So I'll be moving this coming week to Wednesday. I think that's the easiest fix. I don't know how to reflect all of these changes in my normal schedule down below, and frankly, I'm afraid to do that because then it's going to be shifting back and forth constantly. In any event, for those of you who are new to why I have a save file over here on episode 16 that's only 16 hours deep, and in episode 7 that's 45 hours deep, what we are doing is there is a boss in episode 7 called Chaos. He's the individual that seems to possess the parallel Azoth to our own. We have the blue Azoth, and he has the crimson Azoth. He is meant to be an unwinnable fight. He absolutely will wipe the floor with you after you get him under a certain amount of HP, which isn't a whole lot. You just immediately die and the fight ends. But I was noticing I'm doing quite a bit of damage to this guy. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if I level up high enough, whether or not I can actually defeat him. And a couple of things I learned along the way. Number one, we're actually getting pretty good defense when we do level up. We're taking about 130 to 150 damage from a super move. The biggest issue of all has been healing. And Our heal does a paltry 80, and if he's hitting 130 to 150 a round, there is no real way to win that war of attrition. What I have done is I did mess around with recursive recipes, and I leveled up the heal herb basically by going back and forth between Cure Jar and then feeding it back into itself to be able to get a heal up XL, meaning instead of having its normal efficacy, it has an XL efficacy. It has a range S, which unfortunately does not help us. We actually don't have the means to increase the range yet, not in Chapter 7. You can make Dirty Water to be able to put that into your Cure Jar, but if you Dirty Water into your Heal Herb, you're not going to be able to carry over all of these other stats, so it's kind of pointless. Range L would be optimal because then you'd be able to heal all of your party members, making this, I think, a lot more achievable than it otherwise will be. But the fact that we're healing 150 to 130 to 150 hit means that maybe if we're lucky, we're going to win the War of Attrition eventually. We'll be able to eke out maybe an extra 10, 20 HP after like 20-something heals, and maybe eventually beat him. But there's something we learned from the Galahad fight that happened quite a bit later that's actually really going to be useful for this fight. And we learned that those party-hitting buff abilities, or those things that reapply each round, they do dissipate after a certain amount of time. They just seems like it lasts forever. That's important for this fight because the buff for this character, Chaos, is attack up, defense up, speed up. If we're able to survive the War of Attrition, in theory, and make it to where his continuous application of the buff stops, then eventually the attack defense buff is going to diminish, and the 130 to 150 we take every round is going to go down to like 100, 90, 80, or just some other much more manageable number. So for all of those reasons, I'm like, it doesn't seem like we need to get to level 50 anymore. We can try it with 39, see if we have the technology to be able to do it. We buffed it to max quality as well. We used the mushrooms to make it as high quality as possible. So this is like basically everything we can do tool-wise, I think, to be ready here. So with that, let's go ahead and go in and see how we do. And as always, if I need to make any sort of volume adjustments, please do let me know. Saber, I am doing just fine. We're about to try to take on the unwinnable fight from episode 7 here and see if we can actually win it. My characters are level 39. It took like 25 plus hours to get them leveled up, but I think we can do it. If we just believe.
Yes.
And then we're going to play the actual file we need to. After we see if it's at least looks like it's going to be possible for us now with our high HP healing item and build.
You're Chaos.
We don't have perfect recursion yet. We don't get that until, ironically, right after this fight. Like, we're 2 screens after this fight, you'd have everything you need to take him down, even like several levels earlier than this. But we just can't do it.
You took good care of my troops the other day, so today I'll return your hospitality.
You have an Azoth. That's the Crimson Azoth.
Crimson?
So you must be...
I want to see if you are truly worthy of wielding an Azoth.
Fee, look out! He's attacking!
Alright, let's see where he's at on the ATB. I'm hoping it's really far... Well, that's not great. It's not actually good at all. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of damage. Okay, so I think we have... Let's go ahead and get ourselves in a bit of a better position here. I think basically if we deal another hit at this point, he should start... Oh, I guess he's earlier than I thought with that. Well, whoops. We'll just have to hope we're ready. He can just block any move he wants if he feels like it. That's the part that's a little bit frustrating about this. Okay, so we had our 20% chance block activate. That's nice. We'll go ahead and heal Felt. 152. And then that continually rebuffs him, at least until it disappears. Okay, now my block went off. Let's prioritize Felt. I don't think Fee is gonna live anyway, and she won't. She's down.
Fail.
So right now, unfortunately, we just have to heal each round and hope we live long enough until that thing goes away, and hope he doesn't get too many criticals. He's actually doing high damage, which is not optimal here. I want him to deal between 130 and 150, and that's... Oh, he got exactly what I didn't want. He got a critical. That is not at all good. It still hasn't disappeared from the bar either. Oh, he got another. Okay, so this one is not winnable simply by proxy of him just getting the criticals. 3 criticals? Okay, we have to reset. That is just bad luck. Hello, Mackenzel. Oh, man. I mean, that was rough. It was also rough that we had the bad ATB start. He also went into the phase a little bit earlier than I thought we did. Normally, well, I guess maybe it was normally, like, with Fee, like, multiple levels ago, that she would have been able to have tanked that hit. He would have been able to tank 2 of Fee's hits, but now I guess taking 2 of those hits prompts the next phase of the fight. Oh yes, I get those YouTube shorts every now and then, Saber. I mean, alternatively, I mean, the only other thing we can really do here is, you know, if we grind the other 11 levels, we can very likely ensure that we get between 130 to 150. But that's like another 15-20 hours. I just don't want to do that if I can help it. I'd rather do 15 to 20 hours of trying this current build. That's honestly going to take less time, I feel, to get the perfect RNG. I will try to equip the blue helm. We are going to lose HP in doing it, but it does increase our defense. So hopefully that will be enough. Fee, you're on your own. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're not tanking that. But yeah, after we have our fill here, or we win, then we'll go ahead and move to the actual file. It is nice to have 2 games that I'm playing right now, Trasia and this, and neither of them are games I want to quit, like violently just drop.
Crimson.
So,
So we're definitely going to end credit both of those games if we can. ATB is about the same as the last fight. We'll go ahead and get one attack in. We're going to just build up... We're probably going to try to build up our skill gauge over there, because we'll probably need it for late fight. He's gonna stay with this normal attack. He's just going to do Crimson Slash each round until we deal like another attack with Fee or with Felt. So right now we're at 5. It caps out at 9. He's just not attacking Fee at all. That is bizarre. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, that's going to be really easy to heal up after all of that. I think this is good enough, because we're going to get to 9 naturally. We don't need to really do that. We'll go ahead and do one more defense. Oh, he actually did a critical. Yeah, let's mitigate that. Okay, now he's going to go to his next phase.
I show you my powers!
Probably best to just defend with Fee. Okay, got a critical on her, so she would have died if she wasn't defending. He's pretty far on the bar. I'm gonna... Do I want to not heal this round and just try to be aggressive? This would no. It would if it would matter if it was Fee's turn, but it's not. It's Felt's. I'll have Felt heal Fee. Yeah, that little notch we just moved is enough to make me not want to do it now. We'll just go ahead and stick with our original plan of just healing. Okay, got a critical on her. Just not a good day. How are we doing damage-wise? Okay, we're in the 150s with the actual blue helm on. 129. That's actually okay. That's a good damage roll for us. We could easily out-heal that. I am worried about, you know, because eventually his agility is so high, he may eventually, it might go back and forth, and he might lap us and get 2 heals at one point. We just have to hope we don't get to that point. But like, okay, the critical, of course, just to make up for that really good round we had. Okay, we can, again, a little bit of opportunity. So for those of you who missed it, and me mentioning it earlier, for those who are wondering, like, Guard, what are you doing? Where does this get better? Why are you continuing to do this? Like, you're healing every round. What you may notice is my theory was right. That buff, that continuous buff just went away. Now he's still staying buffed for right now, but eventually that's going to wear off. So the critical question for completion is, does he reapply it? Because if he reapplies it, we can't win. Like, we just outright cannot win. There's no way to be able to out-damage him with our current technology. Yeah, he's going to lap us this turn with double hit. So we have to... I wonder how many more rounds he has. He still has it applied now. So this is going to be a double hit round. Don't critical. Oh, we blocked. We actually got a block. Ooh, we can break him if we want. That's a little too greedy. Oh, but look at how far he is. Yeah, I can't do it. Gotta heal. Stick with the plan. 134. Buff is still in place. It can't stay forever. 90. Okay, it's gotta be off. He did 94. Yeah, all of his buffs are off. Now it keeps doing the move, but if it's only doing in the hundreds now, we can out-heal it. Plus, without the speed buff, he's getting a lot more of a speed penalty. Whenever we have a comfortable amount of healing, we may actually be able to break him and start really dishing some damage out. Although I think he's going to recover from it before we actually are able to dish it. 87. I don't think he's going to reapply it. He did a critical, which ironically does the same amount of damage as he would have done in his buffed form. Okay, he is just slightly over half.
Gotcha.
Aura Strike did 1400. We'll go ahead and heal. Okay, he's under half.
Gotcha.
We have... Yeah, just lying there. I mean, she's... You know, she hasn't done a very good job of surviving at this point of the game, unfortunately. She's just taking a lot of losses. Okay, let's do Aura Strike again. Don't block it. He's been cooperative. He hasn't had his blocking going off at all. We're about to win the fight. He's not applying anything new. He is still stuck on this loop with this attack, but it's a lot easier to mitigate.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I like that. So, okay, so he just auto heals and regenerate. It does a unique animation. It does a unique animation that I don't think normally plays out in any fight. And it just refills his HP to full. In fact, it seems like it completely resets the fight because now he's doing the attack pattern he would have done at the very, very start. His AI is back to normal, meaning I'm assuming if I attack him again, that means his super move and the bar is gonna charge across the screen, right? I'm assuming it will. He blocked that one. Let's at least do a quick heal, but let's just double check and test it. Yeah, so now Crimson Flash. Oh, but he never reapplies the buff, I guess. He goes back into this phase, but it's still weak. It's still a very, very weak phase. So I'm assuming the same thing happens if I deplete it twice, right? It's not going to take nearly as long for us to get there. I'm assuming you just can't. Now he's getting the blocks to go off. I mean, that's fair enough, I guess. We just need to get a... I think now we can go ahead and be on the offensive. Oh, especially since we got a block. So we'll go ahead and use Aura Strike. No, so it's not something that he's actively choosing to do, Mackenzel. It's just that the moment it's not a move on his turn. It's actually happening on mine. The moment that his HP drops, it auto refills. It's not even something that it's like my turn is over, it's your turn, and then he does that. It's just that he auto revives somehow, untied to like any sort of like raw ability, I suppose, which is, I guess, a little bit strange. So I'm assuming then the same rules must hold true for the dragon fight that happens in that later chapter. It must be the same kind of rule. Anyway, we're about to see the same thing. We'll find out. Nope, block. So he's gonna take 2 turns. He is 1 hit away. We just have to get the 1 hit in. He must have a sliver. It's not even there. Yep. Yeah, just auto. See, interestingly enough, the leftover damage does carry over to his revive phase. So it proves it's not him reviving himself. It proves that I'm actually out damaging him, and it's still applying it on my turn. So it seems like once and for all we have answered the question: can you beat this level 7 fight by grinding and using the abilities from the alchemy well enough? The answer is, you know, is the answer I would give to that question. But if nothing else, he has a unique animation that refills his health. I guess they programmed that far ahead. I mean, it's interesting that they would program that failsafe in case somebody was insane enough to actually do this. That they'd be like, actually, we're just not gonna give him the EXP. So anyway, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, not to 50. All right, good work, Chaos. You are indeed the ultimate life form. I knew Sonic was right. You are good enough to be my fake. I'll post the highlight of that specific portion of the fight to YouTube, I guess, just to make sure that it shows up. Separate from the VOD of this stream I would normally do, just so that people can specifically emphasize that. Because I did the same thing for the Zoro versus Mihawk fight in the Game Boy Color One Piece game, which was so awesome that I wish they translated the sequel. Like I want Vivi. I want all of the Alabasta characters and everything else. I don't think it'd be much easier. The strategy I think of what I did is going to be exactly the same. You're just not going to gain enough defense for it to matter. Because you'll get like maybe 10 or 20 damage less inflicted to you, because the damage swaths are extremely variable, and you still have to worry about critical hits. So it seems like it's going to be a problem no matter how you slice it. All right, this kind of looks like the chapter 1 load, doesn't it? Just because it's me and Fee. But for those who don't remember, we did have a chaos fight at the end of our last stream, and now we are wandering off with Fee. Mother Aislinn must know. It should be must know, but it's spelled wrong. Must know the truth of my past. I'm sorry, but I must return to the Altina Church. There's no reason to be sorry, Fee. I want to go with you. Yeah, so I mean, ultimately, it's not worth it to grind to 50, unless you really want to, unless you're trying to prove something, but it seems like, you know, that there's just no way to really do it. That's kind of the fail-safe. It looked like I decided it was worth it to attempt because it didn't seem like a Skies of Arcadia 9,999,999 HP situation felt. So I felt like we could do it. Alright, to the Altina Church. Actually, we went a little bit. I'm happy to remember the layout of this map. It's been a bit. It's been a little bit. Ah. It's over here. I knew it was from the forest, but I'm like, where is that forest? Let me get my notes up for this chapter so we can get ready to go on it. We already spent like about half an hour on just the chapter 1 stuff. So bear with me. Now, all of the stuff that I did for herbs and everything else, that's all the other file. We're still very much naked with our characters. We haven't buffed anything. Not even the herb itself. So I have to go back and I need to, at some point, commit myself to that. It's kind of miraculous that we haven't had any game overs yet. Okay, so chapter 16.
Mother Aislinn?
Hello, Fee. How may I help you?
I have a question that I must ask you.
I knew this day would come.
For those who don't remember the plot thing that's going on and why she's going off on her own, it turns out that Max and her are part of the same bloodline. And so she has a lot of questions about herself right now.
So...
12 years ago, when the Empire invaded Roosevelt, your nanny brought you to this church in her blood-soaked arms to hide you from the Empire's gaze. I raised you here as a common orphan in this church. Well, that's not completely true. But you were so cute. I couldn't bear to let you go.
Mother Iceland.
I knew it was wrong to hide the truth from you, but I knew it would be easier for me to wait until you figured it out by yourself. I am sorry, Fee.
Mother Iceland, what should I do now?
Yes, that's exactly true. But whenever, I mean, there's several games I'm. Speaking of, it gets me back to the One Piece topic again. There's several games I want to have translated outside of Lunar Magic School. Right now, I think there's like 4. Lunar Magic School on the Saturn. There's the One Piece There's the second One Piece game from the Game Boy Color collection, where you can like import your data from the first one that we streamed to that one, but that one hasn't been translated yet. There's the Grandia Digital Museum that has not been translated yet. Its translation is kind of stalled. There's the and then there's the Cobra game, the one that's on the PC Engine that has not yet been translated. We have the Space Adventure on the Sega CD that has, but there's still the one right before it that has still not been translated. And then as a distant fifth, there is Mystaria 2, or Rigolord Saga 2, which is also on the Saturn but has not been translated yet, because the person who was translating it, I believe, died about 2 months ago from, I think it was pancreatic cancer. So the translation for that is been stalled significantly due to that. I think some people have picked it up, but I don't think there's a lot of movement on that. But that's the fifth one I would do if it does end up getting straight. Yeah, it's really awful. They had done it for quite a long time. I think the thread is still active. I think the last post was in January. But yeah, a lot of people responded to that. I only recently got involved in Mystaria in the first place. We played that last year, so I didn't even consider or have Mystaria 2 on my radar at that point, because I'd never played the first, and I had no reason to care about it until I played the first, and I'm like, I gave it a 68, but I'm like, this is good, it just did entirely too much. If it had just kind of calmed down some of its maps and not made them 3-part, 5-part, 7-part, I think I would have gotten a little bit more into it.
If you want to learn more about your heritage, visit your place of birth.
My place of birth?
The capital of the Slaith dynasty, Reese Palace. It currently serves as the Imperial garrison.
I'm going to Roosevelt.
What? Why?
Fee's gonna find out about her past, and I want to help her.
Please forgive me for being selfish.
Reese Palace is the base for the Silveresta Imperial Army. They won't just let you in the front door.
There has to be some way to get in there.
I can tell that nothing we say will convince you to still get that visa from the commander.
Yeah?
Give it to me. I'll fix it so it looks extra official for you.
Which implies like it wouldn't have worked if we had just used it.
Here you go.
Received visa.
Thanks.
Your name's Fee, right? Look, there's no point in you hiding the truth. You're Max's sister, and the last survivor of the Slaith royal family. We all support you. Never forget that.
I'm getting used to this princess thing.
I hope that's a good thing.
It's time to go.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so we can leave now. Is our party back fully? No. It is still just Fee and Felt. I think we'll just want to do it like this. Oh, that's right. That's the one that we need a key to unlock. We do not have any. Oh, that's where we came. That's great. That's not what we want. It's been an extra long time. It was 6 days ago we last played this, so I'm not really remembering the layout of this place as well as I should. Okay, this was what I was trying to find to go back, so we are in good shape now. Felt! Fee! I'm assuming it's going to be Poe. Oh, it's all of them. So I technically wasn't wrong. You weren't planning on leaving us here, were you? Do you really think you can win many battles with that flashbang Poe? Besides, we've already decided to help you out till the end. Noyan Gray and Poe have joined the party. Alright, let's go to East Regenbogen. I can't mess with formation once we're on the world map. We have to get out of here first. Results over here is more alert. Wait. Okay, so do I must get to East Regenbogen from this side then. Head to East Regenbogen. So how do I unlock it again? East. South. Grad Plain. Okay. Okay, so we need to go here and exit out the left. Formation. Perfect. 620 coal.
Get ready!
Oh, the combat theme has changed.
There!
That was it?
So I need to figure out how to exit out to the west side of this. I don't want to get too lost.
We shall prevail!
Okay, so west goes to bridge. So let's see if we can find the west side here.
Come on!
There!
Goodbye.
Okay, so I think this screen should at least hopefully get us where we need to go. Shadowstone and wild meat. And a phoenix quill. Okay, Regenbogen. Okay. Hop, hop. Dragon blood.
I'm looking forward to the fight.
Okay. It does need magic only. Then that needs to be something that Felt does. He's just going to deal more magic damage than anybody.
Eat this!
But not enough, apparently. Oh, right. It's not going to do anything.
Eat this! I've got to get stronger.
We got a drop from the pumpkin. I wonder if it's like a fairy clothes. Mini Pendalock. Oh, even the EXP. Oh, that was not worth taking at all. We were better off running from that fight. Alright, anyway, this should unlock on the world map the next spot. Oh, if you make a misinput, it'll let you run back. That's really nice, because I accidentally made an input and I tried to micro-adjust and it worked. The bridge is closed! Only authorized personnel may pass. Go back now! We have this visa. Will this do? Let's see. Let me see you do something. What? It says here you're a traveling circus group. If you can't do a trick, you can't pass the bridge. No trick, no trip. Okay, I'll do something. That was great. Go ahead. I'm sure your circus will be a huge success. Thanks, I guess. Hagel, why'd he make such a weird visa for us? Well, I sure enjoyed it. Well, we got through. That's all that matters. Two spoiled meats. Okay, let me get back to chapter 16. Continue out the left. If Theodore hears that, he'll send us to the lighthouse too. Okay, we can get some more wood element from here. And then I guess we'll leave. See that small island to the south side of the bridge? I wonder if there's any way to get there. Ah. Unfortunate. Oh, we don't have an animal cookie. No. We have green mana, though. And that's the island, I guess, that person was talking about. And I'm pretty sure that is something impossible to... Oh wait, maybe we can. Oh, we can totally make some on the fly. Okay. Alright then, let's do that. What about the key? Can I do that? Yes, 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 yes. Let's make 15 of them right now. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. This is... Diema Ankh. Allows the wearer to avoid enemy critical attacks. That would have been helpful in that one fight, wouldn't it? Seems to have pretty good... wow. It's actually quite good in terms of its stat. Diversity. I mean, yeah, I think so. And then we made some animal cookies, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go back to the island, we'll use the cookie. Here's a tip, Poe. Do you have an item for climbing a cliff? I recall the Holy Path, North Grand Plain, and Forest of Ocean Mist. They all have important items that you can take. Alright. Not to the world map yet. Riesfeld is just ahead, says Hot Lady. The city is controlled by Theodore. He's the cigar person, for those who don't remember. How do we get into Riese Palace from here? If you need information, asking a bartender always works. Market. There's Theodore pointing in a statue form. Alright. Recipe for Crystal Levy. Recipe for the Sun and Wind Wing. These are expensive stuff. Hopes and Dreams. Toby Fox. Let's go, we have enough money to buy both. I don't know if we're gonna be back and they're gonna come at us later and be like, by the way, you should buy this, or you can't complete the game. So I'll buy them. Alright, so that's that. Welcome, feel free to look around at your leisure. Okay, these are all things we have. Hey, will the Friends of Justice finish off the bad people for us? Please come in. Frozen Rain. Very cold ice that never melts, nice to have in summertime. Silver Water. Boils in caves and other deep and hidden places. We never want to have 0 of something, I think is the lesson we want to learn here. Anything that we can bear to part with here. We're not going to need this many puny balls. Okay. About another puny ball. And then we'll buy this. And then I think we leave and we'll unlock the next spot. Doesn't appear to be a bartender yet. And now we have access to this area, which is where we could have bought more of those glow tulips, but since we were blocked off from being able to access this point because we didn't have the story-related pass and we couldn't go back to the other side, we couldn't do that. That's why we grinded for 40 minutes that one stream. So I guess we're going to the palace. I guess we need to go talk to the bartender. Doesn't look like we can do anything yet. Please, forgive me. Please don't send me to the lighthouse. Silence. Did you think you could insult Consul Theodore and get away with it? But I just mentioned that Galahad's unit was guarding Fort Zayang. Precisely, Galahad takes orders from Consul Theodore. Hence, Galahad's protection is Theodore's protection. That's just wrong. Wait, we can't afford to draw attention to ourselves. The old lady brought them here. Oh, one call. Noin, is that really you? And that boy, Felt, right? Yes, it's been a long time. The whole city has changed so fast. What's happening? Consul Theodore does whatever he wants now. He's acting like he's the king around here. If he was good to the people, we wouldn't mind, but he's an awful person. We just saw a woman being taken to the lighthouse. Now he's locking people up just for talking about him. We live in total fear. The way things are, I won't be much help to you. We can appreciate whatever help you can give. So what are we going to do now? Why don't we walk through the city anyway? I've never been to a big city before. I want to see it all. He is what he is. I actually agree for Poe for once. As long as we don't do anything stupid, we should be fine. Alright, let's take a look around the city. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. Okay. It's funny, I no longer have to worry about saving over that one file anymore. Still, it'd be nice to just have it, you know, if for reasons I want to carry over all that information. If, like, I ever do want to do, like, in my head, a new game plus where I have, like, almost max levels and, like, buffed out, you know, money and everything else. Alright, To Rise Palace.
We finally made it. Oh, hi, Noin.
What are you doing here? You know, the main headquarters for the Imperial Army.
Hey, Talena.
Yes, what is it?
We really want to get inside Reese Palace. Can you give us a tour?
That is quite a favor.
Please. We only need a small tour.
Okay.
You will.
That was easy.
But only because friends. Besides, if I said no, you'd just climb the fence, right? Well, Noin would at least.
I can't fool you, Talena.
This area once served as the living room for the Slaith royal family. Please take your time and look around.
Alright. I'm gonna just go through all the doors, loot the treasures. Received intellect. Well, I don't know about that. We learned recipe for philosophic ash. We don't have the key yet to make whatever that is. Even if you are Miss Talina's friends, you can't go beyond this point. Please turn back. Study it carefully, okay? Hey, why does Fee get to have a picture on the wall? It can't be, but it looks just like her. There's writing underneath. Let this portrait forever portray my wife's eternal beauty. With all my love, King Slaith the 15th. The 15th? He was the king when the Empire invaded this country. So if Fee was a baby then, does that make her Fee's mother? My mother? This woman? I don't know. She looks like Fee to me. Maybe she's married. I'm sure she just looks the same. Hey, there's something over here too. Is this a report of the Slaith royal family? It's dated 12 years ago. This one up until the Empire took over. We are still searching for the children's whereabouts. Prince Maximilian is only 14 years old, but already shows great leadership capabilities. He must be captured as soon as possible. The princess, on the other hand, is still a mere baby. Maximilian? This report is about Max. After he escaped the palace, he organized his own army to fight the Empire. He called it Simsilt. You know a lot about history, Gray. That's only because I helped Max escape when he was 14 years old. Is that true? And only Hegel and I knew that Max was from the royal family. He didn't like to talk about himself. But I didn't know he was looking for his sister. This is an Imperial report after the invasion, and it's exactly the same thing that I read before. We can't look at any other shelf. Apparently none of them are important. Hey, check out this book right here. The Slaith Coronation? A legitimate Slaith family member must pass a trial in the graveyard in the Dark Woods to be coronated and learn the secret Slaith fighting skills. Secret Slaith fighting skills? Say that 6 times fast. The Ein Sechsklaw is a secret technique passed down to the royal family. Traditionally, it is drawn from the Legion's wing after the coronation. This must be what Max was talking about. The graveyard in the Dark Woods. Is that where we're heading then, I guess? Did you see everything you wanted to see? Yes, we did. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, let's go before the big scary man returns. You really helped us out, Talina. It was my pleasure to help you, Noin. Huh? What are you doing here? There he is. I asked you a question. I was just giving them a tour of Riise Palace. Hey, don't tell him that. So we have trespassers in the palace. I don't suppose you'd let us go. Help! The consul is out of control at the bar. What? Tell me what happened. She's not one of your soldiers. You can't just bark orders at people with that scary face. Let's go to the bar, quick. Yeah. You'll be there too, right? Yeah.
What more could you possibly want? My dear, I am the consul of the Silveresta Empire. If you accompany me, I shall grant your every desire.
I never go out with a selfish and pompous jerk like you.
That was hurtful and uncalled for. If you will not obey me, I have no choice but to send you to the lighthouse.
That's enough.
Consul Theodore, you are the worst kind of evil. Your reign of terror ends here.
You must be the remnants of Simsilt. But my gods, whatever shall I do?
Accept your defeat.
My, aren't you a scary one? But you forget that a genius such as I cannot be captured by fools.
He moves fast.
Take your hands off her, Theodore.
Oh, I don't think so. You see, I will not be manhandled in this cesspool.
Better let me walk out of here. I'll give her the worst cigar burns you've ever seen.
You dirty sleazebag.
Now, kindly step away. Ah, and Galahad, what impeccable timing. The remnants of Simsilt are in this bar. I order you to destroy them.
Who's the child?
A hostage.
A hostage?
This is my brilliant plan.
I've seen enough. Go.
Galahad, what are you doing?
Taking children hostage is never the right answer. It is merely the act of a coward.
You disobeyed me? You actually disobeyed me. There will be a reckoning. I swear it. Let's just leave it at that.
Hey, you guys look great!
I now know my true heritage and enemy.
Sounds great! Like I told you before, everyone here supports you. Whether you like it or not, you're the new leader of Simsilt.
Great. But there are 2 tasks I must complete.
2 tasks?
Yes. The Slaith family coronation and finding the workshop.
Episode 17, Revival of Eden.
Felt, where are the other workshops?
According to the map, there's one in the Dark Forest.
As I recall, the coronation for the Slaith royal family must take place in the Dark Forest.
The Dark Forest is famous for its ruins. We could probably find the workshop and the royal crypt in there.
Other than that, there's one left in Tatalia.
Tatalia? So it is hidden within the desert?
No, we're never gonna leave that damn place.
It may be wiser to repair the Tatalia workshop first.
Knowing?
She is probably still worried about Galahad. We should leave her alone.
Alright, let's find the save. Oh.
Are you worried about
It's
your
funny that
father?
it took a wrong turn here. We could have completely left the building and screwed up.
No, not really.
Look, I don't know what happened between you two, but from what I've seen, Galahad is a great man. He may be too honest at times, but I respect that about him. And I think you feel the same way. I can see you're cold. We should go inside.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we must decide.
The Dark Forest or Tatalia? I doubt it matters which one we go to first.
Have we gotten any new reports?
Yeah, he's already returned the Alha village.
All right, good work.
What was that?
Had this volunteer who we codenamed the Bomb Artist. I had our scouts track him down to help us out here. I guess he already made it back home to Alha. Our scouts told him about you guys, so you should pay him a visit.
Then let's take the road to Alha Village.
Your wish is my command.
And... oh, Poe is in my party. Okay, so we need to put Noin back in. Alright. We're gonna take our first break and just... yeah, right here. I was gonna say wait till I get to a save point. New letter, which we'll read after the save. Let me go ahead and hydrate all of you. This was actually one of the shortest episodes we did, largely because of the fact that we didn't have to make a damn thing. Alright, everybody. We are back. Let's go ahead and continue episode 17. Will our characters randomly say barrel? Good, we got one. That's what we came for. Yeah, so we need to go to Alha like they recommended we do. Oh, hello everyone. Hello, Poe Woe. Poe Woe. Hi. My name is Mitsue. We met before in the Dark Woods. We did? Well, what are you doing here? I still can't go back to Sweet Hill Village, so I came to see the bomb artist myself. He's in the barn over there. Why don't you go in and talk to him? We will, thank you. This is probably not the barn then. Let's go see the bomb artist. I'm doing my best. Oh, must be that house over there then. I heard the bomb artist lives in a hut. Hello, you must be Felt. I've heard a lot about you. I heard you were a hero of the Battle of Zeyang. I'm no hero. Yeah, so what does a hero want from me? Ah, you want a powerful bomb that can clear big rocks. Yeah, I have a Mega Flame, but it can't destroy the really big rocks, so I need an even stronger bomb. Let me see this Mega Flame of yours. I can make another bomb just like it, but with a lot more power. Oh, do I have one? Do I have a Mega Magic Flame? Let's go ahead and Mana Synthesis 1 and hand it over. Hands it over Mega Flame. What's this? This isn't an ordinary bomb. This bomb looks like it was made with alchemy. You can tell? Oh yeah. Well, I've dabbled with it. Ah, that's interesting. I see how this works. But I'll need you to help with the alchemy Felt. Can you do that for me? Well, I'm really more of an alchemy apprentice, but I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm going to get some fresh air. Okay, but don't go too far. Yeah.
Oh, Poe Woe. Let's get married. What? Your beautiful voice, your warm, symmetrical smile. I love everything about you. But we just met. I see you every night in my dreams. We have plenty of time to get to know each other afterward. My passionate heart demands honey.
But I'm not ready for marriage. Please, forgive me.
Huh? Was someone there? I wonder when I'll be able to give this letter to Vise. Maybe if I use inviting instead of symmetrical.
Okay, this looks good. Sorry it's just the plans, but you should be able to build your own off of this. Received my ultimate bomb. Never catch a break. No, I mean, I figured that was the direction that they were going. Like, he was clearly talking about someone else. I mean, it's Poe's own fault for a lot of this. Recipe for Terra Flame and Dragon Gem. I've also added some other recipes I thought you might like. Thank you for everything. Don't mention it. What's wrong? After seeing his work, I'm sure he knows a lot about alchemy. So what are you saying? Is the bomb artist really an alchemist? No, but he knows something. With one of his bombs, we can go to Sweet Hill Village. I'm going to stay in this village a little longer, so that one area that was blocked off earlier, I bet we'll be able to proceed once we get that. Hello? Neko's work too. Heal Bulb. The Scarecrow has always been watching over the village. Good thing there's no fall damage. That would have been terrible. Alright. I hope we have everything we need. Let's swap over to Vise. Oh, that's right, there's a letter. We never read it. I said we would after the break. A rich old man named Divine told me that he'll give me the Book of Hermes if I can bring the most beautiful woman in Grand to him. So had Teresa, a famous stylist, work on Noin. Oh, that was forever ago. What on earth? Noin says it was her beauty all along, but it was Teresa who saved us. I guess all that really matters is that we got the book. If you can make the key, we'll be able to open every single treasure chest and drawer we can find. I'm counting on you. I guess I'm still amazed at how much makeup can change a woman. I mean, wow. Oh, I see. Damn, apparently I missed a ton of these. How did I do that? Let's read the one that's at least more relevant. We stuck into Reesevelt to learn more about Fia's past. Unfortunately, the Empire is using Reese Palace as their headquarters. We managed to get inside thanks to Talina, and we learned a lot about the Slate Royal family and their coronation ritual. Galahad spotted us as we left the palace, but then we heard that Consul Theodore was causing trouble at the bar. We confronted Theodore, but that snake took a little girl hostage. Galahad disobeyed Theodore and freed the girl, but Theodore escaped. I can't believe he took a little girl hostage. I guess that shows what the Empire is really like. Theodore is an evil, evil man. I would agree. Alright, switch to Visay. No cutscene. Okay, we just try to make it. Greatly recovers life. Oh, 300. Just like its base value, it just heals 300. Okay. Okay, so... yeah, let's just... what's the other thing we can make? They gave us 2. We'll make 1. Just to have it. But we're gonna make the bomb and the regular bomb back with felt. I finally completed the Dragon Gem. Now we can summon an ancient dragon to attack for us. I wanna see. Okay, here. Is that little thing in there the dragon? Let me see. It doesn't look very strong. I wonder how strong it is. I'll have to ask Felt after he uses it. So yes and no, Saber. It turns out you can deplete the HP all the way down to 0, but there's a trigger in the game, evidently, that completely refills the HP bar of the boss. And if you do overflow, it actually cuts into like the fully healed HP bar. So it's not like the enemy goes down and then on its turn it heals. It's programmed to heal automatically while still on your turn, and then the rest of the damage flows over. So it is truly an unwinnable battle. I guess they decided to mitigate, like if there is somebody crazy enough to gain like 30 more levels than you need to at that point in the game, plus did all of this other stuff, then, you know, we're going to program an out in that very specific situation. It's very, very strange. Because, like, with Grandia 2, you could beat Malthus in the first fight with him. Like, you were supposed to lose, you can beat him. And you get, like, EXP and stuff. So it's weird to just have the situation where you just can't do that. But welcome back. Alright, let's go ahead and get some Mega Magic Flame. We'll make 4 Flame Bombs, and then 4 of the Mega Flame Bombs. Or 5, why not? Terra cannot be made until we go ahead and do the actual other thing. I do think it is a little bit... it's tough, because part of me wants to go through and make every one of these synthesis recipes right now, here. But the problem is, every time you do, there is a cutscene that follows after you make a unique new item. And that means I have to sit through that for, like, if I make a heal bulb, or if I make a pendulum, or if I make a fear jar, a fear bottle, a flame. There's like unique dialogue for every one of these, and I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. I'd like to, I just don't. So there's our Terra Flame. I made it, Terra Flame, the strongest bomb in the world. I just wish we could live in a world where such items aren't needed. I really have to give this to Fel. I mean, the purpose of the bomb is to blow up a rock from... I mean, I don't think this is like a situation that warrants this kind of response. I understand it's like we need this to win this war, but that's not why it's made. You can use Terra Flame to clear the stronger rocks blocking your path. You should examine suspicious-looking rocks blocking your path. Visay, may I have a word with you? Yes, absolutely. Ah, I had a feeling you were making a Terra Flame. How would you... What? It's a weird thing to say. Yes, I thought Felt might need it. Your alchemy skills are rapidly improving. I'm very proud of you. Haha, yeah. You know, I wonder what Felt is doing right now. Yeah, me too. He doesn't write that often. I used to dream about going to Belkide. I used to check the gate every day. Cruz, you were just like Felt? Well, I never pulled the Azoth out of the ground. I didn't want to go on a crusade. I just wanted to see Belkide. But the Belkide gate never opened for me. So I've started looking for books with stories about Belkide, but there aren't that many in Eden, and the details are sketchy at best. I want Felt to tell me all about Belkide when he comes back. I'll let him know. You should give Felt that dangerous bomb as soon as possible. Be careful, Visay. Yes, that's what it'll do. Alright, so now I think we can progress the story. She has set us up the bomb, so we are good. So you need to go to Tatalia Village. All the way back at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I mean that's still a plot point, isn't it? Either that or I'm getting confused because I think Wild Arms 2. No, Wild Arms 2 was the one that they also had a spy plot with that, didn't they? And it turned out to be like a Brad copy. I mean, at some point I may finish that off stream. It's just that I've had like between doing the off stream grinding with this and how busy like February and March has been, I just have had no time to go back to any of that. So at some point I will. Nobody had ever seen it until now, right? But why did it appear now? What are you talking about? I just heard that a new corridor has been found in the desert ruins. I heard that some young men are exploring it now, but no one can open the door at the end of the corridor. No one could open? That could be a workshop door. Let's go and find out. I will say that I think this is probably my favorite track in the whole game out of all of them. And then we immediately get rid of here again because we're going in here. But that opening town theme in Tatalia Village is really, really good. All right. So, is the desert ruins? Okay, thank God it's not that one. Do they want me to go to desert, or is it literally called desert ruins? They say go to sand ruins, but this one doesn't always have the best translation. Oh, it must be this. What's going on? We're exploring a new area in the desert ruin, but we can't open the door at the end. We're heading back to Tatalia for now. Just go ahead and see for yourself. Just be careful, okay? Damn more. Are the enemies updated, I wonder?
All right,
No, they are not.
do this.
Yes. To the point where I'm like, where you literally have to question, is it desert? Is it Great Desert? Is it Desert Rune? Which one of these deserts do I need to go to? You know, now that I think on it, I have absolutely zero idea why I took that fight. Like, there's literally... It's 60 EXP, I don't need it. This place. The seal for this door is still intact. I believe it operates in accordance with the other workshops. There must be another workshop behind this door. The air feels weird here. I agree. Let's be careful from here on.
Get ready!
Yeah, we can just run from basically all these fights. Red mana. This might be the start of the new part of this area. Yeah, this is all new. Can normal attacks do anything on me is no. So both of them are gonna be devoted to irritating me.
Eat this! The power of ice compels you!
Ice resist down on everybody. Fire resist down. This could be a problematic turn. Speed down. It's close. It's questionable. This could kill or could not.
Eat this!
No, we got a low roll. That sucks so bad. You know what? You know what?
Take.
That's what you get. We have to keep waiting through all of these turns.
Gotcha!
I'm only doing this for this one fight, and then afterward we're just gonna revert back to like running away from things that look like they're questionable elemental enemies. It's just never worth it to fight them. They just take so long because you literally cannot even build the stamina gauge while you're waiting for this stuff to go. And I can only deal damage with anything that's magic. I can't do anything with physical. And I only have the bombs, which are not going to be useful against the fire enemy.
Eat this!
There we go. Finally done.
I've got to get stronger.
There's Felt's level. So yeah, we are running for the next one of those. Use the Key of Hermes. Illusion Bracelet. It sounds like something that would give you, like, more evasion or really speed. Shortens waiting time between... Whoa. That's good. That's really good. So, less cooldown? I like less cooldown. Question is... Do I want to give it to our main damage dealer, or do I want to give it to our healer? Hello, Kurt Dog. Welcome. Thank you for the 5 bits. How are you doing? Were you streaming something of your own? I imagine you must know this game, because it's a weird game to like, or weird channel to stumble on otherwise. We are on episode 17 right now. First time playing the game. First time playing the Atelier series. Oh, okay. No worries. Just wasn't sure. Some people like to just check out channels after they're done streaming. So we're just right now trying to find the workshop that should be purportedly in the back of this desert area. Usually I don't stream on a Sunday and usually not this late, but it's been kind of a crazy week. Oh, you do. It's an interesting game. It's like Diet Grandia almost in a way. It kind of hits the same way. I mean, it has a very similar combat system. It borrows a lot of the same themes and elements of that game. I mean, it's definitely a game I think is interesting enough. Shockstorm, welcome. Okay, I am trying to think if there's anything I still follow right now, and there's not. I think anything I did follow, I ended up unfollowing. Because I usually went through phases where I'd follow different games and see how people were progressing. Oh, you have? Okay, because this is my first entry, and I think it's a very strong entry. Right now, I think the big thing that was a little frustrating for me is just like the crafting system with Visay initially. I also think, I don't know, it's not a very progressive game when the guy is out here doing everything and the woman's staying at home cooking. I think she needs to be out in the field. Like, stop. I mean, she needs something to do. I feel kind of bad that she's still back in the workshop. It's game number 7. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the toughest part about a long-running series for me is just starting. It. That's the reason I'm like, do I just jump in the middle? I have no idea. And kind of Shockstorm settled that issue for me, because Shockstorm redeemed this game. And so that's the reason I've been playing it. I've been enjoying it. Project A7, I suppose it's better than Project A1, which you just put on stake. I don't know how that's supposed to help anything, but... The art style is very, very cute. I think it's very, very cute in this. Okay, looks like the enemies are actually getting to where we need to start thinking about what we're doing.
Twin Slicer!
I love it. Oh, you do? I didn't even know this game came with the collector's edition. I've got it on my... I have the regular edition on my shelf, but I didn't know there was a collector's. This wasn't that, thankfully, that pricey to get, so I'm pretty happy about that. We need to break these guys. They are just going to keep coming.
The light of Heal!
Oh. No thanks. We will just take another fight. Yeah, I had no idea. It's like, basically, that just negated the whole fight we just fought. I don't think I need the EXP that badly, although we probably do. So I ended up, Kurt Dog, I ended up grinding a file, and if you look towards the beginning of the VOD, you'll see it. The unwinnable chaos fight in episode 7, where you have your very first fight with him, I grinded off stream till I was level 39. And it turns out you can't beat him if you drop his HP to 0. It actually auto revives him. It auto refills his HP. So I was just like, I was thinking to myself, if I like continue to grind, and I do this between like calls and work and things like that, so I have something to do in the background. I wasn't actively taking time out of my life, only like on the side with other things. So I was very, very disappointed that I couldn't just outright kill him early and get like some kind of a reward. I wasn't expecting this cutscene to play out different, but like maybe you'd get the EXP from like a later fight or something. But alas. Yeah, the main games I got collector's editions for were typically the Lunar games. Like I got the box sets of Lunar Silver Star Story Complete and Eternal Blue Complete, but I never, there's not really many other games I went out of my way to purchase the collector's editions for.
We shall prevail!
Yeah, I thought to immediately, because I noticed, hey, his HP, it looks like I'm actually doing a dent in it. Like when I first did the fight and I started attacking, it looked like I did like 1/16 of his total HP bar, and I'm like, what if? Because I couldn't find any information online about it, and then I'll be like, I'll be the information online about it. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So I'll probably upload the fight onto my YouTube later, just so at least like there's an archive record of it. But yeah, now we know. It's not the first time I've done any sort of insane leveling challenges. I did the same from Melphis in Grandia 2 to beat him early. In the first fight you're meant to lose.
I'm looking forward.
I feel like it's been like a staple thing for me to do ever since Chrono Trigger. Whenever you can, like, in theory, win the first Lavos fight in that game. And like it affects like a certain ending later, and it gets pretty. And then I'm like, at that particular point, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And then I think that's what opened.
Here it is, just as I thought.
Opened my mind to like, what if I do actually try to beat some of these fights? Does it change anything? Does the game give you EXP? Yeah, I definitely. I still need to play Disgaea. Again, it's just like, I gotta get my foot in the door. I think part of it's like my brain's so crazy. I'm like, if I play this game, I need to play all of them. And then it's just like, I've kind of walked away from that position because it's like, I know I probably won't get to all of them. It'd be nice if I did. There are some series I have explored all the games, but some of these bigger series I'm just now scratching the surface of. Like Ys. If you'd asked me a year or two ago, I played no Ys games. I played 1 and 2 on the TurboGrafx CD on my PC Engine CD over there, and then I played Ys 3. I played 2 versions of Ys 4 on the PC Engine CD translated, and then the PlayStation 4. So, or was it 3? Which one? I don't remember what was actually ported on originally, but I played it on my PS5, but it was ported originally to the others. Oh no, it'll suck me in. Oh goodness. I mean, well, if I can be sucked into grinding 25, 30 hours to beat an unwinnable fight, I'm sure I can probably be suckered into Disgaea, and like, not suckered in, sucked in. Might have been a Freudian slip there that I didn't intend. But yeah, I know Alex has played a lot of the Disgaea games. And I think it's easier than ever now since they released the number of collections too. Is nothing? Okay. Alright, well, I'll have to be very careful then. I feel like, I'm going on vacation at the end of this month, but there's a number of, like, the sky is the limit for after April, because the plan is for Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn to be next. That's, like, the next guaranteed game, but beyond that, it's up to me. And it's up to other people as far as, like, the redeemed games. Like right now, Atelier Iris 2 is redeemed, then Nights into Dreams is next. So.
They'll get to work. Please wait here, everyone.
We always do.
Legasista on Sony PS3. PS3 is a console I wish hadn't passed me by, but it did.
It's just
I never got it. I got a PS2, a PS4, and a PS5. But I skipped 1 and 3. Just never had them growing up. I was like, I'll just wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out, and then I'll get a PS3. In my mind, I thought that was a great idea, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 never came out, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not getting a PS3. And so then I waited until later, and I'm like, okay, it's time to finally get PlayStation. So, well, I hope it goes well for you.
This one appears to have sustained minimum damage.
Then this should do it.
I feel like if I get another console, I need to start liquidating certain things in my collection because I just have so much stuff and I'm running out of space to really get more consoles. I was recently gifted a Dreamcast, and I want to try to at some point focus on some games from that library later on in the year. But if I ever do get a PS3, if I ever do get another console, I guess that would be the only other one I would really want to try to chase. Because Dreamcast for a while was a big want, but I just never really had the full inclination to get it. And then once it was gifted, that was fantastic. And I guess that's the only thing right now I'd be interested in. So we'll see if that happens. But I'll look into the library. It's one of those things where if I know I'm going to get it for sure, then I really start looking into the library heavier, which seems backwards. You think you'd research the library first, then decide if you want to get it. But my brain is not always braining the right way.
The Light Mana's holy ground should now be restored. Felt, there is a matter I must discuss with you.
Well, what is it?
It is about the Crimson Azoth and its wielder. Do you remember that skill he used in battle at the fort? The skill that turned Max to
Just
stone.
like Zenobia from Lunar.
Yeah?
Azoth! Exonosis!
Yes, my master.
This is... I believe you were saying something about your last trick. You should be proud. My last trick immortalizes you in stone.
Exonosis. I am still confounded at its implementation.
What do you mean?
That skill requires the use of matter modulation, an advanced alchemy technique that the Azoth's creator excelled at. There are no effective defenses against it, other than avoiding that technique, of course.
I see.
Nevertheless, the time to face them is near.
Oh, not a problem. I appreciate the company and also just the recommendation about Disgaea. You're not the first person to mention it, and the fact that you're not the first person to mention it really gave me pause. Enjoy the FF8 VOD. That is a game series I'm waiting for the voice acting mod from Suna Mods to be done with before I visit again. I want an excuse to play 8 badly, but that's going to be the excuse, is whenever the voice acting project finishes beyond the demo, which is out, then I'll touch it again. But have a wonderful night. Thanks for the company.
You must be prepared for that encounter.
I understand.
No! Now you come out!
Thanks for waiting, everyone. We better go.
Alright, so I think we just leave the area now. So the only other area was the Black Forest, right? That's the other workshop location. So I think we just head there, and then we just leave this particular area.
Don't get in my way.
Yeah, this area is a little rough. It doesn't seem like there's any fights you actually want to take here. They're all bad. They're all elemental enemies that you have to have a certain amount of skill gauge to even be able to beat. Or they are just enemies that are just going to be in groups that heal.
Don't get in my way.
But yeah, absolutely miserable place to grind. So we will not do that. That is not the boot. That is a shield. There we go. That was weird. Why did the game kind of froze at that spot? It looked like it was trying to load a cutscene, but one didn't load. Might have just tried to load the area. It's odd when the PS2 just decides it wants to do random and crazy stuff. In any event, Felt did gain a level somewhere along those lines. Let's take a look here. We might as well make some grappling hooks now. We know we're gonna need them. Okay, just looking at the items, hadn't looked at them that closely in a while. Anyway, off we go. I think this is, yeah, wrong way. Whoops.
Prepare to die!
I feel like if we're gonna take any fights, they need to be the ones in the Dark Forest, because I don't think they were plagued with the elemental enemies that are just going to be time sinks. I feel like they wouldn't be if we just, like, made a bunch of, like, giant bombs and a bunch of ice items, but, like, even still, you're just gonna be chucking bombs at an enemy forever. So let's go back to the Dark Forest. Oh, right, we can't go through that side. We have to go up and over. Oh, is it going to be Dark Forest 1 or Dark Forest 2? Okay, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be the second one. Oh, that's right. That's right. It is this one because Mitzi was here when Poe decided to start hitting on her. She stood in front of that giant wall, so this is the spot. We just have to go there.
We shall prevail!
Oh, this place is just like the other one. That's awful. Okay, so the two of them are susceptible to damage, at least.
There!
The light of Heel!
Our time will come. Where we'll be able to, like, normally do a grind without having to rely on those other segments. Okay, so this is the one that's going to take the Terraflame. Zweetal Village has been added. surprised there's a town this deep in the woods. This is the headquarters of the Chamber of Commerce for the entire Belkide region. Then there must be a lot of treasure in that chamber. Let's find that treasure. Excuse me, hi, do you know anything about any ruins around here? Ruins? We heard that there was a ruin from the Slaith dynasty in this area. Oh, you must be talking about that creepy place. You'll find it deep in the dark woods south from here. But very few people go down there. I highly recommend you visit the Dark Spring. Just head east. We appreciate it, but we didn't come to sightsee. Oh, that's too bad. But if you have some time, you really should go out to the Dark Spring. Every girl in Zweethal Village dreams of going there. Welcome, take a look around. Fairy tales for fairy tea, dark fairy clothes, and dark fairy hat. Those all sound wonderful. Glowgrass teasing me. We don't have enough money. We'll buy one, but we're not going to be able to buy any of these recipes. At least not now. Don't know why I actually stepped in there. Oh, that person's a salesperson also. Revival, a recipe for revive. For Quicksilver Ankh. Welcome to Zweethal Village. Here you can find rare items from various regions, all for sale at reasonable prices. Come in and take a look around. Welcome, take a look around. Every place sells stuff. Okay, these sell the manas, and they are quite expensive. I suppose one thing we can do is just go to items and like start massively crafting items and then sell them. Just kind of until we use up all the mana we have, but I don't know if that's good or not to do. We don't desperately need any of those items after all. Okay. They're recommending I make a pact with Visay in the guide, so we should probably go ahead and do that. Before I come back later and I'm like, hey, what gives? Why can't I progress? Oh, Visay! Hello, hi Malona, what brings you by here? The Crystal Monument reappeared. You mean the Light Mana's Crystal Monument? Yes, it is the Light Mana's holy ground. Wow, Felt must be working hard. He's doing such a good job, I'd like to give him a kiss. Then again, I'm sure you're capable of expressing our appreciation to him. The Crystal Monument. Come on, let's go. And so, over there. So since this is titled Eden Revives, I bet once we get the last workshop, that's going to be all of Eden that's back. In which case, can Visay finally join our party? I mean, it's clear that there's an empty inventory spot. We have 5. The save icon indicates that 6 people have to join us. That means she's got to join us. But she's level 1, right? Like, how miserable is that going to be? Do I literally have to grind her from 0 to hero? 1 to done? The Crystal Monument, the Light Mana's holy ground, is just ahead. The tough part of using a guide is like knowing how much to read to actually help you, but not reading so much you spoil yourself. And so far I've been pretty good. But there's also times I've been pretty bad and I just like don't know where to go because I'm not reading too far enough ahead. Wow, hardly anyone comes all the way out here. Really? I'm just so glad this place has reappeared just as it was. So this is the holy ground for the Light Mana. Yes, that's right. My name is Aito, the Light Mana. Have you heard of me? Yes, I have, actually. I live next door to Melona's store. I see. So what brings you out here? I was hoping to find a Light Mana to make a pact with. Oh, so you're an alchemist. Well, what about me? You'll really do it? Sure, I'll make a pact with you if you give me a Comet Gem. I don't know about other mana, but Light Mana have a long tradition to uphold. We can't make a pact with unproven alchemists, but I can use a Comet Gem to judge your skill. Not to mention, Comet Gems are beautiful and glittery. Then I'll be right back. Please wait here. Very well, good luck. Is that the item that's for sale next to our store? Or next to our workshop? I don't think we have any, right? Oh, that's not even going to show there. It would be in like a different menu. Let's just double check. The quickest way is to just go back to our workshop and just check the inventory in the shop next to us. In which case, we'll just have to sell something so we can buy it. This is Comet Stone. Oh, she said Comet Gem, didn't she? I actually don't know what that is that she wants. Let's go back to our workshop and see if it's something we can make. Unless the game itself has a translation mistake, which I don't think it would. Vise, what is it, Iris? Here, this is a healer. Where did you get this? I made it. Wow, you're getting good at this. I made it for you. Really? Thank you. Received healer. I haven't taught her anything. She just learns from watching me. It's amazing. Well, anyway, can you do a Comet Gem next? Okay, I can't make that. It's not this. Ah. Oh, we do need the Comet Stone. Okay, so we have to... Unless you can... was it blue or not? It's blue. Okay, we have to have the Comet Gem then. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I'm assuming these are important. That's why they cost so much. But I am so tempted right now to just sell them for money, because I am not doing that great. Financially, so we need 1,000. I'll sell 2 dragon horns and 2 red wines. I think that should be fine. And then we'll just go ahead and buy 1 Comet Stone. Then we'll make the recipe. All right. There's our Comet Gem. Now we'll go ahead and show it to her. And at that point, we should just be able to make the pact. So, the tea from Thailand is still not here yet. I am hoping I get to partake in it before my trip. But I was expecting 3 batches and none of them were here. So hopefully within the next week or 2. I got a Comet Gem. Handed over 1 Comet Gem. This is a beautiful Comet Gem. You must be a skilled alchemist. As I promised, let's make a pact. Alright, here goes.
Mana, the father of power, the mother of life, the source of all nature. I, Visay Blanchimont, have pledged to uphold the sacred tenets of Lilith. In honor of that pledge, I have come to form a pact with Etal, the Light Mana.
Let's help each other out from now on. We have the Light Gem. Okay. Doing all of that has only put us halfway through this walla of a paragraph for episode 17, apparently, so we still have quite a lot more to do. Unless they happen to get a little bit more verbose later on in the paragraph. I figure it has something to do with whatever we have to do in Dark Forest 3. I do need to check to see have I learned the weapon skills for our characters. I'm gonna probably go out on a limb and say no. We've been running from too many fights to have possibly learned Felt's new attack power, but we'll see. So, Flaming Azoths, let's take a look at our... Yeah, we have not learned Raging Strike yet, which means that Fie has not learned her... Oh, she has. Okay, fine. Fine, she has. Okay, then we can level her, potentially... upgrade our weapon. Red Crystal. Oh, Siren. Okay, we can't even make that. Red Crystal, huh? What even is that? It's not one of these, right? Okay. Well, it looks like we're not upgrading her. Let's continue on. Welcome to Zuital Village. This is the headquarters of the Zuital Merchants Association, which serves all of Velkide. So we can't go to that house in the background. Dark Forest 3. Okay, They recommend going east to fully unlock another area. We can't do anything in it, but we can at least unlock it. I respect that. I want to do that. This doesn't look like we're going east. It looks like we're going in a loop.
Get ready!
Pretty strong. Supreme Wolf. That looks like it's going to be awful. Okay, didn't work.
Take this! We won!
Okay, pretty good EXP and SP yield there. I mean, for 2 enemies. Clearly that boar was what gave us most of it. Yellow mana. White chest.
Let's end this quick.
Auto cure, huh? That hurt for a lot, actually. That's why we held on to this.
He'll win!
236.
This quick.
Pretty strong. It's our own fault. We really haven't done any grinding. It's been fine. Although the only criticism I really have is not from me. The only real, I shouldn't say criticism, the only problem I'm having is that I spent all my energy on the other file. I have done like literally no grinding, no updating, no synthesis, nothing on this one. So we're really kind of hitting a point in the game where the game's like, you need to be doing more and you're not. And I'm just like, okay, I still don't want to do it. I mean, it's my own, it's a problem that really wouldn't, it's not even a real problem. This is only a problem because I decided to do my other challenge. If I was playing the game earlier, I wouldn't think anything of it. But I've basically created a problem that never exists for any other person. Because if I had been, you know, fighting and synthesizing and doing the other stuff I'm supposed to be doing, you know, I think things would, like, naturally be flowing a lot better. It's my own fault they're not. But so far, it's been fine. I don't have any major gripes about the game at all. I don't know if it's gonna be like, I don't think it's gonna necessarily hit the 80 like must-play threshold, but it's gonna be like a 79. It's probably gonna be a 78, 79 for me pretty easily. I don't really have to hesitate too much on that. I can't get behind the crafting system as much as I feel like I should be getting behind it. I feel like it's so exhausting to do all this stuff with VSay. I don't want to do any of the fun stuff on the side. I feel like every time the story gets in your way, it's like you gotta make a hook shot, you gotta make this, you gotta make that, you gotta make this, and like everything in the game is disposable and a one-off. You have to make a new one every single time you want to do something. You have to make a new key for every chest. You have to make a new grappling hook for every time you climb a cliff. Is that really necessary to do? That's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Why do you need to do that? Just take the key out of the damn lock and use it on another chest. I think that's not an unreasonable thing. But anyway, that's really the one thing that I think is like keeping the game from like being an 80 plus is because of its like over reliance. The VSay sections of the game just suck. Like, there's nothing you can do about them to make them not suck. I feel like the Felt section is, like, easily 80 must-play. It's easily that or higher. It's just that everything with VSay, and considering just, like, the lack of balance, like, it's time for an unfun part of the game, like Clockwork, and then it's just, like, I know to kind of anticipate that. I'm actually kind of surprised that she's just hasn't joined us at this point in the game. If they're saving her for last, I think it's gonna be a little too late.
That was it?
But like, there's nothing wrong with the 79 score at all. I mean, it's still a very good score. But I mean, I looked at some of the reviews online, and people put this game at like a 68. I don't think it's a 68. That seems way too low. Like, I know it doesn't have, like, the deepest of stories and doesn't hit, like, quite the same story beats as Grandia, but it's not a bad game. It's not. Okay, I am able to go through here. Does this take us to the east? Okay, good. Okay, so this is the dead-end path. This is the thing we can't really do anything with. We need to re-enter Dark Forest 3. We need to try to go to the south, right? Okay, we need to exit south. But yeah, this is the busiest Sunday I've had in a while, Shockstorm. Tax stuff, haircut, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, evening stream. Just a lot of stuff going on. And I have an 8:15 hearing tomorrow. So I have to probably be up by like, I'm gonna say by 6 a.m. So I probably should be winding this down pretty soon. I just would like to finish at least chapter 17 if possible before just like saying, yeah, that's probably it. But this seems like a really long chapter. Makes sense because 16 was short. This is the Slate family crypt. It smells pretty bad, don't you think? This is the perfect place for the coronation ritual. Aren't you excited? Yes, let's go. Yeah, I feel like we're getting to the part of the game right now where normal mobs can probably just outright kill us. And that tells me I need to be taking crafting a little more seriously than I am. Phoenix Quill. Oh, so close.
I'm looking forward to the fight.
So I probably can't even deal damage to you. Oh, I can. Okay. He actually did decent.
Stop right there. Let me have some.
Yeah.
He wins!
Didn't want to, but I kind of have to.
This ends now.
Just...
This ends now.
Okay, that time the voice clip finished. I don't know what happened the first time to where it didn't. Oh, it's one of those field effects, so it's going to go off every round. I don't like that.
Right there.
End this quick!
No victory quote because nobody actually got the kill. Rare time, it's just silence. Eronium. Noin's about to level, that's the good news. Still not going to help a whole lot until we actually start upgrading the weapons. How is her weapon, by the way, in terms of her skill? Oh, she's learned Heal Wind, so what's the obstacle exactly? I think I recall something oh, this is not the save spot. Why did I think it was? I think there was something that I needed to make and I didn't have it. Green mana. Oh, was this all... This was all pointless then. We just chose a bad path.
Get ready!
Yeah, those look like the enemies that are just going to heal after a round is finished. That's where we came from, I think.
Prepare to die.
Take this! Take this!
I can't even do that.
Take this!
I mean, I can, but it's just like I need to deal damage, and that's just not going to work.
Here!
Here! Take this! Take...
Oh no! The game froze. That was a... I mean, it's a pretty powerful bomb. It completely blew up my PS2. Okay, well then. Where did we save last? This is gonna be fun to figure out. Okay. I wonder why that happened. Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen with real hardware. It's unfortunate when it does. Let's see where we went wrong. I mean, it's a mega bomb. Imagine if we used the Terra bomb. Would have deleted our save file. Alright, where are we? Oh, no. No. We're in the damn desert. We're in the desert. Oh no, there's so many steps. There's so many steps. I can't believe it. Let's see. Is this before or after? So that means we haven't gotten the... Huh? I don't know about 5 levels higher. I don't think it was 5 levels higher. Let me see. That sucks. So okay, so that means we have to redo Black Forest 2. We have to go back. We have to get the Comet Jade Stone all over again. We have to... My god, I didn't save it after any of that? I guess not. I guess I healed and... Did I, We did the workshop, right? Or was this before or after? It was after, because there's the chest. There's the chest. So this is... I think this was me saving after I did it. I hope. I hope. Well, we're definitely not beating the chapter today. We're basically going to have to get to exactly where we were and then stop. I mean, we've lost enough time to where... I think we're at least 30 minutes in the hole, if not more. That's just terrible. So, let me think here. So after this... we need to go back to Black Forest too. Yeah, it was one of the early game dungeons, but we ended up having to go back there because one of the workshops opened up. And so now we're going to go to Black Forest 2. Is this where we have the Terraflame, right? I just want to make sure. I don't know where we are in this. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we just need to go back and use it. And yeah, I mean, at least it wasn't hours lost, but I mean, yeah. I mean, there's always ways that game crashes can go much, much worse on you.
I failed.
Oh. So that's how that works. Oh, and it's a permanent ability. It's gonna just keep coming out every round. It's kind of funny, actually.
Too easy.
It's not how I thought that was gonna work at all. I thought he was just gonna like have reinforcements. Instead, it does exactly. It insta kills kills Fee. Excuse me, not Noin. She is only level 22 and she has like no upgrades. So we'll go back to Zweitel Village. I forget what we actually decided to buy while we were here, but we will not buy it now. We're gonna save all of our money so we can buy the Comet Stone. Okay, so we can upgrade her weapon, although it is gonna suck. In terms of resistances. And her HP and her magic, which means she isn't gonna be healing as potently. But it's fine. Point getter. Okay, well that's definitely helpful whenever we get to that. We'd have to make a return gem. The magic increase is noticeable. What if I don't go that way? Meteor. Okay, one extra attack. We want the healing light. I mean, the better heal we get, the better. Anyway, all of this to save, and then we're going to switch over to Visay, buy the Comet Gem. We're actually not as far back as I had thought. It does mean we lose the EXP from the fights we took, though. We just have to listen to the dialogue about the Crystal Monument being back. We need to buy the Crystal Gem, or the Comet item in advance. We need to craft the Comet Gem. If we can in advance... Because after that we go back to Dark Forest 3, and then from Dark Forest 3 we take the rightmost exit, and then we take the southmost exit. She's going to give us the healing herb. I am curious if we're going to fight a boss. We haven't fought one in a bit. If we do, we're almost guaranteed to get absolutely destroyed. At least, you know, without messing with all of this fusing for about like 30 minutes. We should not win if the boss is comparable to all of the fights we've been doing thus far. Especially now that the field effect is starting to be utilized quite a bit more. which I'm not upset about. I actually like the fact that the game is kind of forcing you to see things its way a little bit, rather than just kind of being a cakewalk that you don't have to think about. It probably is a cakewalk if you constantly upgrade, though. Okay, so I think I have to talk to a certain NPC. It must be this one, because they're the one that actually had everyone pop up. Because what should have happened is it would have opened up the Dark Forest 3. I bet it opens up now that I talked to that person. Yeah. Okay, we're back kind of where we were. So we just need to take the right exit and then take the south. Okay, this fight we can take. And it's actually pretty rewarding to take it. I should know because the blue variant of this enemy we fought in Chapter 7 to like grind to level 39 actually gave us a ton, so I know this one's gonna give us a lot. If it's in the same like monster family, so to speak.
Take this!
Good critical.
I've got to get stronger.
Let's see what we get in terms of rewards. Yep, pretty good. I mean, for one enemy, that's extremely good. That may have been the best encounter we could have gotten with our current stature. So don't use Mega Bomb, I think is the takeaway here.
Don't get in my way.
There!
The light of heal!
So good thing we defeated one of them.
You can't run!
Oh, that was Noin's turn. I thought it was okay. Well, I played that weirdly then.
The light of heal!
Finally!
2 turns. So I guess it charges?
I'll be back!
Yeah, it does. Okay.
I told you so! You can't run!
So lame.
Also pretty good EXP. I will say we were a little closer because Noin was like 100 something away from a level, so we're maybe about 1,000 EXP deficit from where we were.
We shall prevail!
We'll run.
I fail.
I'll show you.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the point of the game where he is actually not able to survive anything. She actually can't withstand a normal attack from about 3 of the enemies here. That's not boding well for the upcoming boss fight. She is, how do we say, gonna die? I can give her a dragon shield. Increases fire resistance. I don't know if that's gonna matter. The increased life is actually going to matter, though. Yeah, Noin has this one. Alright, almost to the exit spot to get to the east, and then we can go to the south.
Don't get in my way.
Defend. Cure all. Okay.
End this.
He'll win! That was it?
Close to Noin's level. We'll exit out this side. So that's going to take us to the east. So we're almost where we were. So I was a little bit... I was thinking we were going to have to completely remake the Terra Bomb and everything else, but I got my thought processes mixed up. We were a little bit further ahead than I thought. Wait. We never... We made the Comet Gem, but we never actually took it over, did we? We never actually did in this one. We have to go back to Zweedle Village and do that. I forgot we didn't actually do it. We did in the original better timeline, but then we've screwed up. I'm fairly positive we didn't take it. Yeah, because there's the animation of it actually spawning in. So anyway, yeah, we'll do the graveyard section, and then I think we have to we're gonna have to stop it there. We'll have to continue the rest of chapter 17 tomorrow for a regularly scheduled Atelier Iris 2 content. All right, easy to beat.
In honor.
Okay, back to Noir. Okay, let's make a little bit of effort here before we go to the graveyard. Visay, what is it, Iris? A Mega Flame. She made it. She wants us to brick our game. That's what she wants. How could you? Oh, Crystal Levy actually increases speed, but what does it take? A red crystal, which I still don't know what that is. Everything keeps wanting a red crystal. I feel like it must be like some kind of a fusion, like if you make certain things, it might turn out to be that instead. In any event, let's go ahead and work on Heal Herb. We have no Cure Jar. We can make Cure Jars. That might be kind of the way to do it. Yeah, this is gonna involve a little bit of extra work here. We'll save in the other file. We're probably gonna want to take about like a couple of moments here. Item, mana. Probably we'll need likely Wonder Grows. We'll take 11 of them. I think we'll need those for Cure Jars. Make 18 of these. Okay. I think we have what we need to at least, get started with some of the healing items. Assuming our characters can even live. Hi, I just came by to see if you made my stuff already. How's it coming along? 10 Wonder Grows, right? I made them already. No! No, now I need to make 10 more. Damn it! What? You did your amazing, Visay. Here you are. Handed over 10 Wonder Grows. Thank you, I knew I could count on you. So what do you need these for anyway? Hey, do you promise to keep it secret? Yes, I promise. Well, as you know, many parts of Eden were destroyed by the quake. I wanted to plant some things in the abandoned parts of Eden. So I did some wonder growth to help them grow quickly. That's great. I really should help out. That should really help out around here. Found some seeds in my storage inventory, but I don't know what kind of plants they are. So I thought I'd plant them instead of throwing them away. Well, see you. Damn it. How many more can I make? I don't have a whole lot left of these. I only have one left. Yeah, so I'll make 12. We barely have water element left. Quality up M, huh? Yeah, so change. Then cure. Okay, so quickly do those two. Synthesize. Heal herb. Okay, so that means now we can go back to here. Cure jar now has... almost where we need it to be. Change, yes. But now we can go back to heal herb. We still need to carry it over to here. And then I think we have one more iteration. And those are heal up XL, and then we can take the XL back to the original healing herb. It's worth it to kind of do this song and dance because I'm sure the later recipes are also going to require some of these earlier ingredients. Probably the later one requires a cure jar, I would guess. So let's actually confirm that. Yeah, it requires a heal herb, so we can actually take the XL property from that and make this 125 life up item, you know, heal considerably more. Heal bowl probably requires heal jar. It does. Okay. And so if I were to go even extra ham here, I could go to this and, you know, take this to this and already have the XL heal. And have it here too. But in the interest of time, I will not be doing that today. I do not have time to do that today. I am going to try to do the graveyard and see what we can do there. So let's save and at least take a look at that. If we get absolutely bodied by the boss, it's going to tell me we need to get ready for that. We haven't had a game over. We've had a game freeze over. But yeah, I basically have to be up in 8 hours, so I don't want to be a little too crazy. Plus, I still have to do yoga to close out the day. Oh, that's right. This was the area we, yeah, we ended up going here. We had our freeze in this location, didn't we? That's right, the teleporters. I forgot all about this, so... Lightning Brand. Let's take a look at that. That's the one that absorbs. Yeah, it absorbs that, and we actually gain HP. We'll have to take a look at, like, the boss and see what kind of attacks they attack with. If we do game over, we can always swap to that if it's something that can be elementally absorbed. Run from you. But yeah, the healing herb is going to be probably the single most important thing we could have upgraded. Although if I can have a recipe to dump even more into it, like range increasing or other things, that would be better. But I just don't know the recipe yet because I haven't paid much attention to this iteration of the timeline. Only the timeline and as of the Chapter 7 recipes, which are lesser than what we have now. This place is big. Okay, a lot of teleporters. Okay, Key of Hermes, Slaith History. We can make a Slaith dress.
Don't get in my way.
I will say the flea rate is pretty generous in the game. We can go in this one. Another Key of Hermes chest. Angel Feather. Whatever it is, I cannot equip it. Can Fee? Yes. Cuts down time between turns and boosts magic. So she's gonna speed up. I'd rather Noin has it. Mainly because I think Fee is just going to end up dead. There's no point in cutting down her turns. She's going to be on the floor. Why cut down your turns when you can just be cut down entirely? It saves everything.
Don't get in my way.
Alright. I did peek. There is a save point at one of these, as well as the next story trigger. So it seems like this entire path was a dead end. Like, there's 3 different pathways that opened up from this one singular one, and they're all wrong. Anything else I can do?
We shall prevail! I've got to get stronger.
I mean, worst case scenario, if we get bodied, we at least have a save point in front of the boss. There's Noin's elusive level. Okay, this is the chest that we opened. Okay, so...
All right, let's do this.
There must have been something I missed in that other zone.
Prepare to die.
Interesting, so this entire area is treated as one area for purposes of the encounters. So it seems like as soon as we take this encounter
Prepare
and run
to
from
die.
it, we are done with encounters for the whole place, which is certainly going to help us. So let's go back to this one, the one that had 3 paths that look like 3 dead ends. Clearly we missed something on one of them. Oh, never mind. This one seems to have a separate encounter table. Oh, there's a 4th one we didn't see. Then this has to be the way forward.
We shall prevail!
Treasure. 1200 coal.
Don't get in my way.
Save point. We will proceed forward. Who is ready to see our first story-related death? Might help if I actually don't cancel the save.
I don't see anything.
Wait, this looks...
Wow. What is that?
Oh, the ATB gauge placement is terrible.
What is that
How
monster?
fast are they?
I bet the test is to beat this ridiculously oversized thing.
Look out!
Okay, fairly quick. I'm gonna say defend with Fee. That was the right move. Critical hit 98 while defending. I think we should be proud of ourselves. Break attack. Okay, pretty good. And we did get the knockback. The extra push. Okay, it really does cut down under ATB time. Yeah, so that accessory is actually really good. How much HP? I mean, we've seen worse with Chaos, kinda. No one can punch and then get another free turn, basically. Oh, maybe not. Okay. We can live with that. Raging Strike.
Take this!
2,445 damage. Ooh. Ooh. Never mind. That's a lot more health than I thought. Okay, we'll be here for a while, it looks like. The strategy seems pretty straightforward, but just tons and tons of health. We'll just kind of have Fee defend every chance she realistically can. Okay. Oh, quick? So he's gonna go almost immediately. Oh, we're literally one space away from being able to use... I mean, we're gonna have to use a level 1 Heal Breeze.
We can do it!
I mean, I think that would be fine. How often is he gonna be quicking, though? Okay, defending was once again the right choice. Looks like it was just quick for that one turn. Punch, defend, charge attack. Okay, that puts him so far back on the IP gauge we can actually break him. He is still stunned. I could go for another monster hit while he's in the break zone, but I feel like we need to prioritize Noin's healing, especially if we're like not trying to do anything fancy, like actually level grind or equipment optimize or otherwise. So we'll just go ahead and continue to build. I am going to break attack just to give Fee an opportunity to defend. Yeah, give just enough of a nudge. No quick that time. Interesting. Wonder what dictates whether it works or doesn't work with quick. gate. Oh. Okay, that's not good. For a number of reasons. Number one, I think this is an elemental. Number two, I see the thing on the IP gauge, which makes me think it's going to summon a monster every turn while this is active. It seemed like it was okay enough to manage when it was just him. Okay, he starts very far on the IP gauge, meaning there's a possibility I can break him right now. The problem is I do not know if he is immune to this. Okay, he's not immune to it. Fair amount of HP. But he may never get a turn either. Although I'd rather be punching the boss in the face, not this. Angry glow. What was it? Angry glow, I think?
I'll show you.
That sucks. Yep, there's another one.
Here!
And we got quick again. We get to see what the Guardian actually does.
Stealing the
Oh!
spotlight.
Before I could even register. Yeah, so it inflicts defense down, and the boss hit the enemy, had failed to add the defense down, and got a critical, so there was nothing I could do. Took 279 damage. I do not have 279 max health. Ordinarily... I'll have to have a Felt revived here.
Here.
I won't end here. I'll fight you.
Wait, our defense is still down once we revive back up? Who made up that rule? Also, if one hasn't already been coming out, another enemy should be spawning soon. Yeah, this is B and C. Boss is next. Have to watch Felt's health. Never mind.
Always ready.
Here. I won't end.
He just recast Gate. Oh no, or no, Gate just automatically went off. So now we have 3 of those enemies out. Which is kind of maddening.
I'll protect all. Ha!
Okay, good work, Gray. Actually blocked it. The gate is still active, so it's gonna summon one other monster. Defense down has been reinflicted. The good news is that Felt has been the only target of their ire. So nobody else is getting the defense down stat. Nobody else is getting it. We have to take down one of these Guardians.
I lost!
Always ready.
The gate is gone. It's the good news. We're gonna have to bring Felt back again.
Here.
I won't.
You will. Whatever he said, he's wrong. So break Guardian C.
I'll fight you.
Thank you for blessing RNG. So we are in a pinch. Thank you for hydrating me. How do we want to do this? Heal herb.
Here. Here.
Feeling good.
Boss is next. What are the chances that Poe is attacked and, like, doing heal wind doesn't matter?
Heal wind.
Okay. That was a fine target. I am okay with that. Let's just go big. Destroy Guardian C.
Gotcha.
We didn't destroy all that. We didn't kill him.
Finally.
The problem is he's probably going to be able to summon another gate. We'll attack Guardian C. So he's out of the picture. We have to use another heal wind.
Heal wind.
That's fine. Looks like Felt finally has oh, his defense is still. So is Gray's. As long as Noin isn't hit by it. Annoying, but that's acceptable.
Here.
Do a normal attack.
Always ready.
Criticals just decimate me.
Here.
I won't. I'll protect all.
Looks like he just has a random chance of having quick. Mana synthesis. Now, does it have the full effect, or does it just do the base? It does do the full. Hmm.
He'll win!
Okay, so we're knocked back pretty far. Guardian D is gonna get a turn. Our defense is still down. And will remain down as long as he keeps doing that. But now we can take out Guardian D, because now he's gonna be... Okay, we did not. Gotta think this one through. Yeah, that sucks. Forgot that move was still on the table.
Here!
Here!
Okay, that's the best move he could have done. We can block him, break him. The Guardian is still alive, because of course he is. So now he's gone. We got the critical. I could do a break attack again. Looks like our defense down is finally gone, but he can probably cast Gate again. We need to try to capitalize with as much of this as we can. Good critical. Gray does need to take his next turn to probably heal. We'll do a punch. Good work. Punch again. We now have a little bit of a backlog. As long as he doesn't gate for a while, I think we'll be okay. But if he gates right away, this is going to be a little bit too much of a war of attrition. We still have like we still have defense down active. I could defend, but I need to get greedy for damage. Okay. That is fine.
He'll win!
That's why we kept it all. Unfortunately, he's a little bit further on that icon than I want him to be. We can tank that just fine. Break attack. It did break him, but he broke out.
Here!
Oh, we got quick effect. Okay, he's far back. I could do heal win right now, but... Yeah, I got Gray in my party. Not by choice, though. It's because Fee died, and like, there's just no way to... There's no point in bringing her back. One angry blow and she's dead again. So I basically had to just accept the fact that she was going to die and stay dead. Time to rage against the machine.
Take this!
Massive critical. But still, they persist. Heal wind. I feel like for anybody else this would be like a 3-minute fight if they just like followed through with the alchemy, and I'm just like, meanwhile I'm just like, nope. Punch him again. We need to build up our charge. Okay. Maybe he's only programmed to use gate once. That's certainly not anything I'm going to complain about.
He'll win!
We'll build up charge again. Defense! I've never seen him defend. I'm gonna do the same. Okay, Angry Blow. I may have just read too much into it. We have 4 charge now. Heal felt.
Here!
I must have gotten quick because it's his turn already. His HP is in the yellow.
Here!
Okay, let's go back in and do another Raging Strike
Take this!
for 2,500. Still there. We'll do a level 1 heal breeze. And Noin will still go before him. Punch. Quick. Not quick enough.
He'll win!
Okay, Gray is in trouble.
Here!
Here!
Or a strike.
Gotcha!
Not quite as good as the other one, but
Here!
and then punch. Yeah, this should be the last turn. And GG.
Take this! We won!
Level ups for everyone. Felt got Raging Strike. Spirit Protect item has been dropped. Comet Stone.
Well, we somehow managed to beat that thing.
What is this?
Received Slaith Crown.
This must be the proof of royalty.
So, you had earned the crown to learn the family battle skills. With the crown, you can use the Ein Zekla attack, right?
I suppose.
Whoa! What is that?
Fee learned the skill Ein Zexclaw.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Anything else? Oh, this computer is about to die. We were in that fight for so long. Hold on a moment. Because we need to basically get to a save point and end the stream pretty soon. It seems like we're really close to ending chapter 17, like once we leave, but I'm not gonna do it. I have to wait. We're gonna just do that next stream. I can't go on. Oh, we didn't heal, so I imagine V is gonna have like, yep,
Do this.
no health. We'll have to heal her. Just a smidge. But hey, everyone got to participate in that boss fight. Alright, that's gonna do it for tonight. But we will be... I'm a little bit okay with just leaving it unfinished like this, the chapter, because we'll be back with it tomorrow. Oh, you've been playing it? Okay, I didn't even know you were playing Lunar 1 on the remastered. So yeah, the final dungeon, it's not that... It's really not that long. It's as long as you really want to make it. As long as you just follow, like, the certain order, each time you're basically done. And plus encounters with like at 4 times speed, you don't really have to worry about them. They're pretty inconsequential. So you may even beat the game tonight. I, on the other hand, have an 8:15 a.m. hearing, meaning I need to wake up at 6:15 to refresh my memory about everything that I'm going to be presenting for the 3 cases that follow, and get everything printed off for me to go. So I need to stop because I need to do some yoga and then sleep. So thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care.